I have a few concerns about this road trip. For one, I don't have my normal vehicle. I have a rental car, and it's going to be very compact, and we're going to have 3 people in there, and I'm not used to anybody riding with me. So I'm a little worried about music selection, along with somebody trying to talk to me all day long when I just want to drive and get there. My caddy choice for tomorrow is going to be Danny.
He told me he didn't want to hear no rattling, so I'm going to wrap him with a towel, you know. So I'm going to go in the bathroom, get a towel, and practice the, you know, the, don't, oh, sorry, Travis.
And I have some concerns about that also. I feel that he might want to try and direct me a little bit on my shot or game plan.
I'm not exactly a caddy because he tells me that I cannot speak. But I'm excited. Okay, call out a club and I'm going to get it for you.
All right, it's going to be the 8-iron this time.
Are you sure? Because
Ford already screwed up.
And I am not used to that. I'm used to somebody just carrying the bag and meeting me at my ball, and I don't know if he can pull that off.
I don't know anybody that sits here and does this. I can watch these things at the court.
What are you doing, Danny?
Oh, I'm fixing. I'm doing Travis's clubs before he leaves. With his toothbrush.
Down at Valero, we all stayed in a room at the Texas something. It was not your franchise hotel, which was fine. It was nice. Me and Travis have stayed in worse for sure. But it was hilarious. Danny and Travis in a room together discussing their caddy player strategy.
I would probably not take advice from Danny on my golf game. I have too many years of experience at a higher level of play.
It's your caddy!
I think he's going to find that I've got a lot of, maybe not so much knowing all the clubs and the right club for his game and all that stuff, but I've got a lot of mental things to offer him, some spiritual side to the game. All right, guys, everybody feel pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, I got to put the camera up because it's a rangefinder, if you didn't know. And like I told you, I'm on the back.
Morning of Valero, I felt real good. Had a great range session that morning during my warm-up. Putting felt pretty good as well. But we went to the first tee. My first few holes went real well. I hit the ball down the fairway, hit a lot of greens. Things were going just right.
Well, the morning of the qualifier for Valero was, I had a good start as far as getting warmed up on the range. I made a quick little swing change the night before.
Basically, I played 15 real good holes in that qualifier, and I had a couple little mishaps with some iron shots later in the back 9 that ended up costing me qualifying by a couple shots. But it was a good experience, and I think you know, a PGA qualifier, you kind of got to take some chances. So if you're not trying to make birdies, then you know you're not going to be there.
Well, I kind of knew it when I was walking up to Todd with the camera that, you know, Todd had a bad day. Plus, when we were on one of the greens, Todd was being brought back in one of the carts to tee off again because I think he lost his ball or something. He didn't have this face. He didn't have the fringe in his face. I looked over at him. He looked, you know, disorientated, actually. And that's not a good look on a golf course. Don't be disorientated. I don't even know how you spell that.
In a qualifier, it's a sprint. It's a 100-yard dash, so you got to play fast and make some birdies. And I took some chances and, you know, came up on the short end of that stick.
I got on the first tee and kind of overdid it, so the start was a little bit rough. First 3 holes was not good.
Well, we didn't make it. You know, we missed it by a stroke, I think a couple of strokes.
I did bring it back. I started playing a lot better throughout the day, and I finished strong. I was actually quite happy with my back nine.
I really thought we had it. You know, there was a moment there that I saw when Travis and I, my great caddy work, were coming off the course. I thought we were in, but actually we were a stroke or maybe 2 strokes from not making the Monday qualifier.
The Valero was a good learning experience. Obviously, the first event back was a PGA Tour qualifier, which is a little bit higher level than you plan on jumping right into.
But what you have to do is you gotta, you know, get back up and, you know, dust yourself off and get back on the horse. That's why I'm wearing this hat.